Everyone, this is Moni Singh, the creator of STEM for Kids. I'm so honored to be sitting here with Lee Joseph. Lee, welcome.
Thank you.
Lee will be operating on multiple territories in the Greater Toronto area, in Ontario,
Yeah.
Canada. So welcome to the STEM for Kids family, Lee.
Thank you very much.
What brings you here? Tell us your story.
Well, I had been in the technology industry for about 20 years, mostly working in the corporate world. But currently, I have a startup of my own, and it took me 20 years of experience to muster the courage to do something creative on my own, actually. So when I start looking back, I start realizing that how do we get the next generation ready to do some of these challenges much ahead of time than waiting 20 years like how I have waited, because the next wave is about creating things, and it's not just being an employee in a corporate world or things like that. It's more about the creativity, the innovation, and how to enable the next generation for that kind of getting them ready for that kind of a challenge. That's important, and I felt very passionate about it, and that's why I thought, okay, what can I do to enable them actually?
Wonderful. Well, enabling the next generation. So I have another great question for you. Why STEM for Kids, Lee?
The thing I liked about STEM for Kids is the breadth of courses what it provided. It's not just one robotic program, or it's not just about coding. It takes them through a journey, increasing their engineering skills, their critical thinking, and then channel them, be it in terms of developing your own games, or getting them into advanced robotics programs, or coding, or even go into deeper into entrepreneurial shape or things like that. So the channels that are offered to them after their initial understanding of the whole STEM world, it was I was impressed with what the STEM for Kids had to offer, and that's one of the reasons I definitely wanted to work with STEM for Kids.
Great, great. So do you want to share anything else? What's in store for Toronto now?
The good thing about the Toronto is it is at least there is a lot of energy and attention towards the technology and how to enable the next generation for to make it an innovation center. So how to make it, how do we make Toronto, or even for that matter the entire Canadian region, how do we create the next Silicon Valley there actually? So there is a lot of attention towards that at all levels, education, and the school boards are gearing towards that. The governments have started taking interest in that, and but again, like we know, that's a long journey. There is going to be gaps. So this generation, there is a possibility they might start missing out at that. So a program like STEM for Kids is a good enabler, getting them ready while the bigger picture is still getting ready. So it gets ahead of the curve for many of these kids. So I'm a parent. My daughter is 8 years old, and someone in that generation gets them ahead of the curve, get them ready for a program for the next generation or the new set of challenges actually.
Well, I am excited for Toronto. I'm excited for you. It's so great to have you in the network. And again, welcome on board. Thank you for
Thank you very
chatting with
much.
us.
Thank you for the opportunity.